I was completely hopeless. My life had completely fallen apart.
The ones that needed me the most were my kids, and I couldn't even be a good mother to them. I was a terrible mother.
I wasn't a mother. I wasn't a good mother, but the drugs and alcohol just like masked all that. So I thought I was doing a good job. I knew that I was at the end already though, because I was on the verge of probably losing my kids.
My life was unmanageable. I was in and out of jails and prisons for 12 years. I was addicted to methamphetamines, homeless, in domestic violence relationships.
Since I was 15 years old, I've been doing drugs. I am 38 now. My 10-year-old was raising my 2 other little ones.
I was physically abused, verbally abused, mentally abused. I was told every day how ugly I was, how stupid I was, and after so many years, I started to believe it. I went to a program for 60 days, and then I had nowhere to go after, so I went back to my abusive boyfriend.
Well, it was pretty hard because I was scared outside because I don't like going to sleep outside because it scares me because I don't know what's out there and I don't want to find out.
We had to eat like stuff from the market, like raw meat, but we had to cook it on a little fire thing and we only had a little bit of food.
We didn't really have breakfast. I only had lunch because at school they feed you lunch. And at dinner, sometimes we had dinner, sometimes we just went to bed.
I had this little guy that came in one day and his mom was so feared. And the little boy walked up to me and said, me and my mom and my sister's been living in a car and we need help. And the police told us that we can come here to get help.
At Time for Change Foundation, our mission is to empower disenfranchised, low-income individuals and families by building leadership through evidence-based programs and housing to create self-sufficiency and thriving communities.
Our Sweet Dreams and Mountain View shelters provides the perfect place for women to stabilize and recover from the traumatic stressors of homelessness. We believe that every child deserves sweet dreams at night, so our first shelter is designed for women and their children. Having a home that's nurturing and supportive allows our mothers to engage in treatment and other critical support services. Children are held in high regard, and their emotional, physical, and psychological needs are assessed and addressed accordingly. Here, our Children's Learning Center is equipped with computers, books, and other educational items so that our children have early childhood development. Mothers are taught to be teachers for their children, which strengthens the bond of motherhood while reinforcing our family values. Our second shelter is designed for single women, and here they are taught in a family model setting how to reestablish themselves as productive members of society. For many, this is the first time where they had a home that supported their recovery and enabled them to establish goals designed for self-sufficiency.
Our core services include case management, independent living skills, leadership development, drug and alcohol counseling, transportation, nutrition and wellness education, parenting, financial education, family reunification, and job training.
Our national programs consist of Homes of Hope, our permanent supportive housing project. Funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, this project places homeless families directly into their own apartment as they work to demonstrate their capacity to maintain that housing. Intensive case management, coupled with full-time employment, ensures that these women are developing the increased skills and income to live in a home of their own. Currently, we have 10 units scattered throughout the city, and our goal is to increase this by adding another 15 units.
Our Positive Futures Project was established as a crime prevention model which reduces recidivism. We utilize evidence-based programs and practices that allow us to make a direct impact in the lives of women coming home from prison. Funded by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, this program allows for us to use an outside evaluator to track and analyze our outcomes. To date, we have attained a 125% intake rate and a 93.9% follow-up rate, demonstrating that we are achieving profound results.
Our statewide project consists of Take Action California. This is our virtual one-stop for political activism, action alerts, fact sheets, and events in support of grassroots advocacy throughout California. By increasing our collective capacity for e-advocacy, we hope to advance our shared agenda for social change through criminal justice reform and human rights advocacy for disadvantaged and low-income communities and people of color throughout the state. We believe that in order for change to happen and become sustainable, that everyone must participate in our democracy.
What really took me over the edge was when I lost my children. They were kidnapped by their babysitter. Since 2006, I had been in and out of court trying to prove what had happened. 20 times I went to court before I got to Time for Change. They actually went with me on my trial day, and they seen that my story was true. I wasn't fighting it alone anymore.
That day that I made the call to Time for Change, that's the day that everything changed. And it honestly changed because when they told me to go ahead and come in, and I did, I knew that that was it. I know that this is it. You know, this is it, because my daughter's already getting older, and she's 10 years old, you know. Her body's changing. Things are changing for her, you know. And I gotta be there.
Females are the core, stable element in their children's lives.
Even though Serenity came in late, she's one of the most brightest students ever. Serenity ended up getting the principal's award.
How hopeless I was when I came here to how I feel now, I just feel it's unbelievable, you know. I never thought that in 1 year I could stay out of jail. Number one, but to be a good mom and to be clean, it was never in my mind that was worth it. Today I know I'm worth it.
Before, I didn't see past welfare. I didn't see past trying to just rent a room from some stranger. The money management classes is about, it teaches you how to save money. And that these hands are not always good, you know, because they always go into your pockets. And you got to learn to be one of the haves and not the have-nots.
Certainly this city has some challenges, but and government can't do it alone. So you have to have resources beyond government, for example, Time for Change.
Time for Change is a unique program that's actually working here in San Bernardino County.
I think we need to expand this program beyond the boundaries of the city of San Bernardino, the county of San Bernardino.
The Phoenix Square sets the standard for low-income housing in California. It is fully occupied, providing a place where families can call home. Awarded the Crime Prevention through Environmental Design and the Crime-Free Multi-Housing Certification, the Phoenix Square proves to be a vital asset to the inland region. The Phoenix Square is our model of affordable housing come to life. Our master expansion plan is to create more Phoenix Square housing developments, continuing our mission to create self-sufficiency and thriving communities throughout the state.
I've been living here for almost 2 years, and I love it here because Phoenix Square had brought me here to be safe.
Ben Franklin once said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Taking this to heart, our WISH program, Wellness is Stabilized Housing, addresses housing insecurity for families who are at risk of becoming homeless. We do this by providing rental and utility assistance with clients who are assigned a case manager and develop a self-sufficiency plan to maintain stabilized housing. Established in 2010, CALT, our Center for Advocacy and Leadership Training, is an evidence-based capacity-building resource for governmental and non-governmental organizations who wish to incorporate evidence-based programs and practices in an effort to produce successful outcomes. To date, CALT has trained over 870 professionals in 3 states and 6 California counties. Our evidence-based trainings, with proven models of success, are meeting a crucial need for service providers and public servants in the Inland Empire and beyond. Our motto at CALT is bringing the best to those who take care of the rest.
Based on my professional and personal opinion, of Kim Carter, I will say that I continue to support her because from the time I met her out in the middle of the street in 2003, when I first became aware of her dream in Time for Change, I have seen a continual, aggressive, informed energy, approach, dedication that is stalwart and that is admirable. I will continue to support Kim Carter and Time for Change.
Through our leadership development program, we ensure that our clients know that it doesn't matter who they are or where they come from. They can make a difference with just one voice, and that one voice matters. We have women that never knew that they had a voice, that are now being the first ones to grab the mic. Women who felt like they were nothing, but now are the first ones to be chosen to fly to Sacramento and meet with legislators. We're developing new leaders that know that it's their job to be civically engaged. These women are being trained to take their proper role in the community, whether it's voting, volunteering, giving back, and keeping their elected officials accountable. They know that they are the change that they want to see.
I'm really proud of my mom right now because she's not complaining or trying to. She's actually glad that she's alive. She's not wishing she was dead.
I'm really proud of my mom. She's been doing really better, a lot better.
When I was in that domestic violence situation, I didn't work. I didn't work all my 20s. Now I've got a full-time job, working at Loma Linda Hospital. I'm proud of who I am today, and I can take care of myself.
I have a life, and it's great, and it can only get better from here. All the support that Time for Change gets from all the donors and everybody that supports this program, you're helping give lives. You're giving kids their moms back. You're giving women a second chance when we thought there was no more second chances.
Today I can honestly say I love myself. And I'm a proud mom of 3. I got my own place now. It's a blessing. Every day is a blessing. I wake up grateful, I go to bed grateful.
Now that I'm home, to hope that I'm doing way better in school and everything. I'm doing better in math, writing, because I get homework now and I do it, and I have a reading log, so I have to read for 30 minutes every day.
I'm doing really good in school. I'm above my grade standards. I read at a 9th grade level, so basically I'm the smartest kid in my class.
I'm grateful to have my daughter today.
God is good. I like myself today.
This is living proof that I'm worthy to be saved.
I'm grateful for a second chance.
I'm happy that I'm living under a roof. I'm grateful for all the people that work at Time for Change. I'm grateful that my mom is sober.
I'm happy my mom is working.
I'm happy to be sober today.
I love that I'm a mother today.
I voted and my vote count.
I have a job.
I have a voice.
I can now sleep at night.
I love my mom.
My mommy loves me. I love school.
My mom loves me.
My mom helps me make my bed.
My mom plays games with me.
I'm getting my life straight.
I'm moving forward.
I have a voice.
I matter. And I thank God for my life.
I love my children.
My mom tucked me in at night.
I like that my mom feeds me breakfast.
And I love my mommy.
Hello, I'm Kim Carter,
the founder and executive director of Time for Change Foundation. And I just want to say that we're excited about all the progress that we've made over the years, and we have a bright vision for the future. I'd like to say thank you. As you see your investment and donations make a direct impact in the lives of the women and children that we serve, you can also see from the many expanded programs that we've started how we're giving back to the community, benefiting other organizations, and really helping to make a difference in the world that you and I live in. So again, I want to always make sure that you know how much I appreciate you, and I want to say thank you. And thanks for supporting Time for Change Foundation.